Hello everybody, and welcome again for another 6-scale review. Today we're going to be talking about the Star Wars bounty hunter Zuckuss, as you can see there. A great thing happened today. I came home from work and I had received Zuckuss, but not only that, I received Dengar as well. But this review, I'm going to focus on Zuckuss. Without any further ado, let's have a look at Zuckuss. Now, isn't this guy a weird looking creature? Out of all the other bounty hunters in Star Wars, this guy would have to be one of the weirdest, up there with 4-LOM, but 4-LOM's, you know, a bit more of a droid-like character. This guy is some sort of weird-ass creature. But we'll have a look, and as you can see, the detail in the head. One thing you get with the sculpt of the head is a lot of details. Look at the veins on the forehead there, and a very weird looking fly like figure with a breather, respirator, or whatever you want to call it, coming out of his snout and where his mouth's supposed to be. And he's got these big tentacle things. Now they're sort of rubbery. I wouldn't like to tug on them too much, but they feel fairly firm. But yeah, you wouldn't want to tempt fate with that one. So you got him in his, like, this big sort of trench coat, and you can see the gloss on it, and I don't know if you can hear that, but it's like if you've known of a tarp. That sort of waterproofing on the outside tarp. That's what it sort of feels like. So it feels a little bit hard. It's not a soft fabric by any stretch, but you could match it to the same sort of material as a tarp. And then you got this sort of belt at the front with a couple of pouches. Now these pouches have they've just filled them up with some foam. See, they only filled them up with a bit of foam there, but you can open them up, and they come with little magnets too that closes them up. Now it's also got this little thing on coming out the side of its neck there. Now I don't know quite what that is, but it would have something to do with his life system that's keeping him alive. And I'll spin him around to his back there, and he's got some sort of mechanical device on his backpack there. As you can see, that's detached on his belt. And that sort of goes into, I would not have a clue what's going on with this character, but the tentacles out of his breather, his respirator, tuck in under his belt there, with also this mechanical sort of thing there. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but yeah, he's a weird bounty hunter. Now his hands, he comes with 2 sets of hands, obviously for grabbing his gun and for just sort of a casual pose as well. I'll put him down and I can grab the other hands. Now here's his other set of hands. So he doesn't come with any sort of major accessories. He's only got his gun and what you see on him, as well as these extra hands. So you got 3 digits for the hands on each hand, 3 digits, and you got sort of a gun grasping hand there, and that one's more of a, I don't know what you would use that for, a bit more of a casual hand, or sitting the gun up under his palm there. So, and here's his gun. Now it's a new looking gun, there's no wear and tear on it, it looks nice and shiny and new. And fairly simple, nice looking gun, what you would expect from the bounty hunter if you've watched the Star Wars movie. So yeah, pretty cool. Now this review is going to be short and sweet because there's not really too much to report on him. What you see is what you get. He looks awesome. His eyes are like a translucent with a like a white pupillary bulb inside. Oh, his head come off. So that will just, yeah, fit that back on like that, easy as that. And his articulation is limited from the coat, the tarp-like stiff coat that they've got on him. But I wouldn't suspect that you would want to pose him in too many real action poses. He's a bit more of a casual character who'll sit there, and he's just more visual on the just the standard pose. But as you can see, I've just opened him up and looked him, so I'm not going to sort of tempt fate and pull it too far. But as you can see there, that's fairly firm right there. But as for the arms coming in, that looks good. He's got good height there in his elbow. His legs, once again, the tarp, the actual coat itself is really limiting the leg spread. So you're not going to get too much movement. I don't know if you can sort of get a bit of an idea about the movement there and the coat. But as you can see, with the legs apart, the coat's really going to grab, and it's a real thick coat on it. So, but as for Zuckuss, I'll show you the boots too. Now if I open this up, you can see his boots there. Nice looking boots, sort of go with the same theme as his belt on the front. They're pretty cool looking boots. And he's got like an undergarment for his pants, as well as another undergarment up there for underneath the coat. So I reckon you'll be able to hear that, how it feels, it sounds tarpy, like it's really got a good weatherproofing coat on it. But he looks cool. Everything that you would want in Zuckuss, as you've seen on the movies. He looks awesome, the detail's fantastic. I'm very, very happy to have him in the collection, and to put him together with all the other bounty hunters is an absolute treat. Alright, my final thoughts on him. As for the articulation, which is not that crash hot, so you got good movement in the head, but it sort of comes off. But tell you what, I'm going to have to pose him in a very casual pose, just looking forward, or his head's going to pop off every time. But, yeah, he'll look awesome sitting next to all the other bounty hunters, just in a casual pose, holding his gun. He looks awesome. Fantastic amount of detail. The leather belting, the leather belt around his waist and everything looks awesome. His coat feels wicked. But that sculpt on the head is the masterpiece, and all these little connections that sort of tap into it just top him off nicely. I'll give you one closer look at his head. As you can see there's a sort of like a white bulby sort of pupil inside of the translucent outer part of the eye. That would look awesome if it lit up like a green or something. That would be awesome. But it see, look at the detail coming out, like those sort of tentacle things going up the side of his head and then poking out the top to like air breathers or something. But the wrinkly sort of insecty head. Very, very cool, guys. Heaps excited to get him next to get the band together with him sitting with all the other bounty hunters. It looks awesome. So yeah, if you like this review, like and share us on your social media sites. Many more reviews to come. One more review to go with Dengar, and then I'll review all the bounty hunters together as one, all lined up together. I'm really looking forward to that one. So yeah, cheers guys. Like and share our reviews, and we look forward to seeing you again. Take care.
No.